Oh my goodness. Okay, so hopefully I'm centered. It said I was centered, so hopefully I'm centered. I'm in my niece's room. Didn't know what it is. You know how hard it was to find a place to even try to pop this up. There's so many things in this room. There's so many things everywhere. I don't really have much privacy. My niece is at school, so finally, I guess I can come in here and try to do. Although I could have had her probably go, but she'll. I don't. It's been a lot. I'm trying to find a place to even put it. I tried it over here. I tried it over there. I don't. Next time I do a video, I probably won't be in this setup either. But if you're new to my channel, welcome to being Blackout. I'm Blackout, where we hear no evil, see no evil, and speak no evil. I don't even remember my ears are anymore. I don't know. Anyways, I'm deaf and I'm blind, so there's that. I had to move recently, suddenly out of my house that I was living in for the past 2 years. That my family member, brother, whatever, you already know the deal. He recently decided he wanted to move back in, and I just don't know if I thought I was trying if I had to do it or not. But anyways, so I'm trying to go ahead and get this video done up and update you guys quickly as soon as fast as I can, because I don't know when I'll be interrupted. So quick update for those who donate. Thank you so much. I think I have got up to $544 so far. That's across GoFundMe, Buy Me Coffee, Cash App. I have my Venmo up, but no one's donated to Venmo. If you want to donate, they'll help me a great deal. You can do so. The description down below has my Buy Me a Coffee link, which will take 5%. If you want everything to go to me, then Cash App and Venmo are the best way to be able to make sure every cent comes to me. And then there's GoFundMe. I'm still not sure how much of a percentage they take, but go Buy Me Coffee and GoFundMe. So if you want to feel a little bit more secure, but yeah, Cash App and Venmo are the ones that go directly to me. I don't have a PayPal. Should I get a PayPal? I don't know. Everything is just everything right now. Everything is everything. Okay, so I'm in my sister's small apartment, which I'm grateful for, that I have a place to go. After me and my mom got, kind of kicked out, not kind of, we did get kicked out of my, house that my brother was renting. If you want to know more about that, go ahead and check out other videos where I explained the whole situation. We got out like last week or some days ago, just a little short time passed, and he hasn't moved in yet. I don't think he rushed us to get out, but then said that they don't know when they're going to move in, because he claims that we left the house disgusting, which is untrue. We left it better than how we received it from them. If you know from my other videos, when we first moved in there, we paid the first month's rent, and we got put in a little room while they packed up and cleaned up, and they took the whole month. They took their sweet precious time to move out into that house, and even though it was ready to move in, they took their sweet precious time. And then when they got out, they did a light cleaning, and they left the house pretty disastrous. The carpets were crusty with slime and food. We did get shampoo, but the shampoo did not get all of that out, and the crust and everything. So my floor personally got hit the hardest, because it was one of the children's room, and where they just really, all the children like to go in there and just do everything. The walls were disgusting. The blinds were just so nasty, grease in the kitchen, grease on the blinds in the living room. My mom paid, so she tried to clean them herself, then she paid someone to clean them. It was hard for them to even clean it. I don't think they've ever cleaned it or wiped it down the whole time they lived there. She had got screens for the windows, because none of the windows had screens. She, what else did we do? We got some of the walls painted. I paid someone to paint my room. I paid my brother to paint my room, because it was pink and white and a lot of just dirtiness and food, and it was gross. So I had him paid to, even though I couldn't really see it, I had a little bit of vision left, but I would have felt better if it was, So that got done. The sewers, the water, the pipes, the water stink. So, like a lot of times, sometimes it might not, but the water was stinking coming out the pipes. They still kind of do, because my mom, I was trying to have her get them to fix it. She never gave them all the things to fix, or I don't know what happened with that. So they never got that fixed, but it was like that when they lived there already. That's not something we did. They have water spots on like those ceilings. There's in the I don't know what's that noise I'm hearing, but in the laundry room, because my room's next to the laundry room, I can hear like tick and noises in the walls. And turns out, I guess maybe it has something to do with the dryer, because they left us with a funky old dryer and washer that was broken. We had to get a new one of those, and when we got put in the dryer, the people who came to fix it, I guess it was frozen or something like that. He used something to unfreeze it or whatever, and then that noise went away. But there was noises in walls downstairs in the bathroom. The water pressure don't work. It doesn't get hot in certain bathrooms, and we did have someone come fix it, but I guess it went back to how it was beforehand recently. I don't know what happened, but the bathroom tub was stained. I never really used the upstairs bathroom tub because I remember what it was like when they lived there, and I remember what I could see when cause I used to clean the house for them a little bit, and it was quite disgusting, and so I just never used that bathtub, and it was stained. My mom was like, it's so stained, like she tried, but she couldn't, and so like get it clean. So hoping they're not trying to blame that on us, and these are all things that were messed up or done by them, and I hope they're not trying to, like, even stuff that they left on the walls, like the cow and messed up light switches and things. They're like, what happened here? And my mom's like, what are you talking about? That was here when that's how you guys left it. Oh, what's this on the mirror? That was there on the mirror when you left it. That's your butterfly that's on the wall. Y'all left it. Like, they left a lot of things. They left a lot of things in the backyard, a lot of trash that they were throwing away for both day that they didn't throw away, that my mom had to try to get someone to help get rid of. Cause they never came back for it. Their kids' toys, they never came back for it. Stuff they left in the garage and trash they left in the garage, they never came back for it. They barely came. They had a treadmill. They barely came back for that. Finally, they came back to get the treadmill because she wanted her treadmill. But all the stuff that they didn't want, they just left there for us to deal with. Just a lot of stuff. There's witnesses. Anyone that walked in there, they was like, wow, like I can't really see that well. They're all telling me they left this house messed up. Oh, this is gross. So for them to have and then the doorknobs was messed up, janky, barely opened the door. She bought a new doorknob, expensive doorknob too, to replace it. And he wanted to have the audacity to say that we left. No, we left it better from my understanding, because I can't see, but I know we didn't leave it like how they left it, because my mom fixed things. We fixed things that were messed up, some of the things, not everything, but we were trying to get some stuff done, but it was still better than how they left it for us. So for him to come back and be like, oh, we don't know when we can move. When you got the money to not, you was rushing us, now you got money to just wait to move in. What happened to that rushing period that y'all had to get up in there? But whatever. I'm a little irritated. I'm trying not to be like, God, everything happens for a reason, and I hate when people say everything happens for a reason, but I do believe, like, there's something that's just helped me navigate through these hard times and through these things. I don't want to have ill feelings about people like that, like harbor that in my heart. That's what I really don't want, and I try not to usually. Sometimes right now it's just a hard time. I know I'll get over it. I am pretty, forgiving person, but especially if you don't forgive, that really does a number on you, not them. That just, So I believe that's something, I have to work on and stuff, because it does get to you a little bit. I get a little irritated, but I mean, I don't want to hold that against people, like treat them the same way. I know to stay away from them, not do anything with them anymore, not let them do me any more favors, or unless that's what God kind of wants. Like, it's just, I am trying, okay? You all, I'm trying, because it's just a little tricky situation, because they really put us in a situation that it didn't really have to go down like this, but I don't want to think about that. Anyway, so there's an update on that. So we're out of that house, finally out of that house. They still got, like I said, they got something to complain about when it's better than how they left it, honestly. And then they gave us a short notice, and my mom was really only one person, and we could barely, find people to help us get out. So, and I couldn't really help her that well. So I don't know what they were really expecting. Like I said, they got it better than how they left it. You leave things better than how you receive it, and that's what we did. they don't like it. I'm pretty sure the things they don't like is stuff that they did in that house. And I guess they gotta see how they really truly left it for us. Which, I mean, it's just how they did. I mean, I didn't expect them to go fix and everything because that's just how they. But they didn't really clean it either. So, oh, I'm hearing like all those sirens and things. I wonder what's going on. I get nervous when I hear sirens every single time. Like, but there's a police station nearby, so I get nervous whenever I hear like fire trucks or police stations and things like that. Like, or when I hear cars and I'm hearing skin, I'm like, am I about to hear a crash? Like, I don't. Well, it just like makes my heart go. It do. My heart start pounding. I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm not about to try to hear and witness nothing. And then, like I said, I live right here, especially if like a family member's out and about, and I'm like, oh my gosh, please no. You know, I get worried. I've been like that since I was a child. I've always been like a little worry wart, especially for other people, and if they're out and about or if it was a rainy day. And I'm like, please let them make it back safely to their home, God. I'm still like that. Especially if somebody went out and I haven't heard from them from the expected time, and it's been like over the expected time, then my mind starts to. So now that I'm blind, you can imagine it doing double time. That's why my anxiety is up because my active imagination is just it's running. It's thinking all kinds of things all the time, and I'm like, oh my gosh, this is terrible. So, out of that house. Oh yeah, I told you guys I was gonna ask my sister if I can move with her cross country. I will update that. That's a whole other video that I want to talk about. Not just that and her answer, but just some other things that people don't really understand about me and my decisions on certain things. So I want to make a whole video on that. I will do that. I probably won't make that video today. It will take me enough energy trying to do this one, honestly. I already recorded this one and it didn't I got interrupted and stuff like that. I'm trying to hurry up, but so I had to 86 that one re-record, and let's see how well this one goes. Anyway, so I'm going to do that in another video on another day, and hopefully I can get 2 videos up this week. Let's see. And then 2 long form videos up this week, hoping. Then thank you all for your support. I don't know if I already told you guys. Thank you all for your support. I think I told you about how much I've already raised, 544 across all avenues. But thank you guys so much for commenting, sharing. I love comments. Please comment. Come talk to me. That's why I like doing lives, because I like people being able to comment. I can talk with them. Hopefully I can do a live soon this weekend. Maybe my niece will come and help me do that or something, if I can get her over to do live. I really enjoy lives. I don't have to worry about all the storage stuff. I really want to do lives, and I feel like I'm really talking and connecting with you guys. Then I'm trying to see, the voice thing, Murphy. So as you guys last known, I sent him to my nieces, but he started acting up. He started acting in a way that he's never acted with me, worst thing he's ever been. He did a whole 180. I told you guys, he's such a sweetheart. He's still a sweetheart. He's still that, but he's, for whatever reason, his bowels are acting. He's pooping a lot, and it's not even sturdy little nuggets. He went to my niece. He was pooping a lot, pooping in the house, not pooping outside like he was supposed to. She was taking him out frequently, like I told her to do, and even on the shorter end of the amount of time I gave her. And apparently he'll be out there for 15, 20, 30 minutes. She was like, okay, enough time. He's running around, come inside, and then he releases himself and pee and poop. I'm like, why is he? I don't know why he's doing that. And his poop got looser, more like the little swirls. And I'm like, I don't know what's happening. Did you change his diet? Is he eating the food that I sent him? She didn't change anything. He just ate the food that I sent to him. She got fed up because it was too much. It stinks so bad, and it's it stays lingering in her room. She couldn't do it, especially with 3 other dogs and trying to do all 4 of them. And he's being I guess the worst one was he was used to be the best one, but he was acting worse than them. Murphy's a little bit of a follower, so if the other dogs do something bark at something, Murphy don't bark at people, he don't growl at people, he don't do that. That's not him. And so he don't bite or nothing. So he loves people and other animals. So if he's chasing all stuff, he sees the other dogs do that, because they do that. And I was like, well, make sure he's not, make sure he's on a leash. Don't let him just be free roaming, So I ended up having to send him to my best friend, who I was going to send him to originally, but my niece wanted him because she was gonna miss him, and he's a good boy, so she was like, fine, because she know how he is at my house, so she wasn't expecting that. Maybe an accident or two and stuff, and a little adjustment, but it was something different. I was like, oh my gosh. So I thought she was like giving up. I'm like, oh my gosh, what's up? So my best friend, who also loves dogs, okay, and animals, she wants all kinds of animals. She has a lot. She has about 3 cats and a dog already, and she has some children and her husband or whatever. So she was excited to have him. She was like, I'll keep him for you until you're able to get a place and all that stuff. But just one day in, apparently my niece wasn't. She was like, I thought your niece was tripping. She was being a crybaby, but no, I understand what she was going through. He's pooping everywhere. He's peeing everywhere. I spent more than half the day cleaning up poop and pee and shampooing, and he'll go outside and be out there for a while and then come inside and he'll poop, and it's like he just waits to go inside and do it instead of outside, or he'll go outside and do it and then come back inside and then he do some more. It's like, I've never seen a little dog poop so much. She grew up with a lot of dogs. She grew up with taking in other people's dogs. She grew up with all kinds of animals, and I guess he's just the first. She's never seen that. They didn't believe that he was trained because of the way he don't listen. I guess he don't listen to the sit or wake man, none of that. But I'm like, no, because she know that he was. I spoke about him and his training. Even if he was bad, I wouldn't send a dog over and not really give the whole lowdown of how he really is, because if you're not prepared to take care of him, then I'm just gonna hear back from you, and I don't want that. I want you to know. So I was telling him like she knew, and I wasn't gonna make up things. Like I wasn't trying to pretend. No, he went and did a whole 180. He's stealing their food, jumping up. I'm like, don't let him jump up on your tray. Don't let him jump up and steal food. Yeah, and he's kind of sensitive to different foods to make sure But he's stealing their food. He stole her children. Jumped up to the table, took her child's pizza, ate it. I was like, oh my gosh. And then he's growling and barking at her husband. Now, he might have yelled or something, because she was fine with her face, and Murphy doesn't yell or like bark and growl at people. We might have done it once or twice and not consistently. Just like, and I was like, no, it's not that all. Not that out, and he ain't doing it. Like, we ain't about to play those games. I don't want no aggressive little dog. I don't care if you're big or little. You're not about to be aggressive with anybody. And so, and I definitely don't, especially if he might snap on me. But he don't snap on me. He loves me a little too much, so. But he's not that type of dog. So I guess he must have yelled. And maybe he's not like fazed by anybody else. So I don't know. He must have. But a man yelling, I guess, was a little aggressive, too aggressive for him. So he's growling and trying to protect my best friend, I guess, or something. I don't know. He's growling and barking and not letting him in the house or letting him do anything, like even if he moves a little bit. So he has to go. I was like, okay, we can work with maybe we just I gotta make sure, because he ran out his food. I was like, make sure he eats his food, make sure he don't eat nobody else's, try to keep him away from that, just try to keep him on how I had him. But now he's growling and barking. I'm like, oh my gosh, Murphy, what are you doing? I won't be able to keep you, and I can't have you right now. Like, please behave. Like, let's get through this little adjustment period. But they're ready for him going. It was like after one day. Like, she lasted less than my niece did. My niece at least lasted 3 days. She lasted 1 day. She was like, he gotta go. You gotta find it. I'm like, oh, I can't. She's like, hurry up and get a place. You gotta get your stuff together because he can't stay. I'm like, I can't just hop up and have money to get a place. I got that $544, but that's it. I don't really have money. And so I'm trying, or trying to figure it out. But, so I'm like, if I can't have him, I can't have him back because I can't have him in this apartment. I don't know anyone else who will be able to take him. Nobody else will be able to do that, especially having feel like they got to clean up poop and pee all day. I'm trying to see if she can help me. If she knows anybody that will take him, I would have to permanently rehome him to someone else. I don't want that. I want him back. But he can't stay there, and so I'd rather just try to find a good permanent home, because I don't want him to keep having to go from home to home to home. While he's, he doesn't understand what's happening. He's stressed out. He's been uprooted from the only home he's known. He's been with me since he's 2 months. His home is gone. His routine is gone. His owner, me, I'm gone. He doesn't have me. And so, even the food he had is gone. I was trying to get another bag, but I was like, if they're about to send him off, I don't want to send the food over there if he had to go. I'm like, I got to figure out where it got to be. It's a lot. I am sad about it, but I say I gotta do what I gotta do. I don't. But if I can just make sure he has a home with someone that's loving, that's able to take care of him, hopefully don't have any other animals, so they can dedicate their time to really him and get him adjusted and acclimated to a new environment and to new people. That would be great. That's what I'm working with right now. So I've been trying to figure that out. That's been really stressful trying to figure that out. I was trying to figure out how to get him back regular so they wouldn't want to send him away, but that's what I have to do. Is there anything else I want to update you guys on? Really, I don't think there's anything else. Just this is where I'm at right now. For the sister thing, like I said, I'm going to update you guys on that in another video because I don't want this video to be too long. But I'll do that another day. Another day, another day, another day, another day. But I think that's all I got. Thank you guys for watching this video. Go ahead and leave some comments. Leave me some uplifting comments. I could probably really use those right about now. Go ahead and donate if you can. Share, like, comment if you can. Share my GoFundMe to people. Share my videos, like, and just so YouTube can know to push me out. I gotta go. I'm not in like high hopes today. I don't really have a lot of energy today, and I think it's starting to get hot. I'm gonna have to go take this sweater off because now I'm starting to sweat. It was cold, now it's hot, so I feel so drained. I'm just so drained. Did I? Yeah. Okay, so let's go. Adios, adios, adios.